Atsu?
It is. We're seeing some really interesting pairings. And what you said earlier, the sackings that we have seen, the resignations as well, only point to one thing. The standards at this tournament are so high. That is why you're seeing some teams failing to qualify with 3 points, even though there's a second window. There are some teams that will not even wait around to see whether or not there's a chance for them to qualify because they, in their minds, they have set the targets. And for some of the coaches, they are not waiting around for the federations to sack them. Their contracts, and I'm talking here about the Tunisian coach, he resigned because he said in his contract, the minimum targets that the Tunisian Federation had set for him was to reach the semi-final stage of the AFCON. So once he didn't reach that target, he is out. But you have
Actually, in fact, you know what? Hold your horses because I'm going to take you exactly where you are. Right. The coaches that have been fired so far. We'll get back to the round of 16 pairings and discuss the fixtures in detail. But let's talk about the coaches that have been fired so far in this competition. Beginning with Ghana's coach. Let's talk about Gambia's coach. Saintfiet. He had been there for 5 years. He led them to their first ever AFCON in Cameroon, and he did the impossible, led them all the way to the quarterfinals. He's come into this competition. The build-up, I'm glad that you're here because you were here when we were discussing, Gambia's build-up. It was chaotic. They had strikes. They didn't train on the final day. They had decompression issues with their flight. They had to return to Gambia. And despite all of that, they went to the AFCON and still fought hard. And now the coach thinks that because he wasn't able to lead them out of the group stages, he has failed. Elsewhere, somebody would have very convenient excuses.
This brother, I believe, should have stayed. Because in another country, they will say, come on now. We everything we passed through, you mean we went there, we didn't get beaten 5-0?
Exactly.
I'm going to stay. Give me a raise. In fact, increase my salary. And if you increase my salary, I can do a better job at the next AFCON. But I think he's a.
I respect him.
Yeah, he has been a fantastic coach for Gambia. He has been there. I mean, he was there with the players. For the players to be that calm and still united and still get on the plane and still go do, he must have been involved in talking with them. 5 years, he has relationships with different players, with their captain, with the defenders, with the strikers, with all those kind of people, and also with the coaching staff and non-coaching staff, because those people are important too. Yeah. He has those relationships, and for him to be there, he's integral in ensuring that this team, move forward and everything. And for him to say, I think he should have continued. I mean, there are a lot of things coming up right now, the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah. Then, the next, I think at least stay till the next AFCON. At least. Let's see if this was a bad patch, and let's see what you can do at the next AFCON. If at the next AFCON you can't do anything, then you can say, okay, I have tried, I've done what I can do, but not with this, the whole bad experience that
in the build-up.
In the build-up, and then all of a sudden you want to go? No. I mean, it's like a child, you're leaving your child at a bad moment. They're children.
What about
this? Children.
What about this?